What if I made a Discord server in order to create a paradise to help people like me, people trapped at home, people trapped in their lives? That made no sense. But what if it did make sense? What if it made perfect sense? Nobody would be able to relate to that. That would be stupid. Make the Discord server. Make paradise. I can't think straight. All right, I'm just gonna make the server. I'm just gonna make the paradise. I mean the server. Paradise. Where did that idea even come from? Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Amalgamash, and this is False Server, a game created in RPG Maker by Sigma Secure. This is a game that I've been meaning to play for a long time now. Sigma Secure has many aspects and traits about him that I admire greatly, one of which is the lofty goal of creating 100 games in his lifetime. The second of which is to make these games extremely involved experiences that are well crafted. Oh, Jesus. All I did was press space. Rendering. And you will see exactly what I mean by that now. Sigma uses a ton of plugins to create the games in RPG Maker, and I'm going to say now that this is one of the reasons that RPG Maker will not be trumped by some other engine claiming to be an RPG Maker killer. It won't happen. The reason that it won't happen is because there's no reason for it to happen. I have my hangups about the business model of RPG Maker. I have my hangups about the various pockets of RPG Maker communities. There's not just one. And I read tweets like, "Do better, RPG Maker community." That's a stupid tweet. I'm sorry. There's no reason for an entire community to address your concern, your perception. This is proof that somebody can make something in an engine at their ability and take full advantage of what that engine has to offer. Full advantage. The only thing that this would be missing is MV3D. But because I believe in context, I don't think it's necessary for it to use MV3D. So, we're going to see exactly how to play this, and I will apologize for the... No, I won't apologize for the rant, and I might rant some more during this playthrough. Sigma also does actually run a Discord server, and it's one of the finest examples of RPG Maker community that there is. So, no matter whether you are an experienced coder looking for the ability to make an MMORPG in 3D in Unity, or you are looking to throw together a prototype very quickly in Smile Game Builder, or you're looking forward to the upcoming awesomeness of YRPG Toolkit or RPG Architect, there's always going to be a place for RPG Maker, and I don't think anybody will ever be able to take that away. All right. Computer, I guess. We're just gonna go right into the computer. Let's start checking. What is the single most important thing to you at this moment in time right now? It's already a tough question. Let's begin. Does your computer look like this, Sigma? I spent 5 minutes ranting. I have spent 5 minutes ranting. A story inspired by true events. An interpretation of true events. By true past and future events. God, this is already masterful. I'm going to put an intense amount of pressure on the creator because this is already hyping me up like crazy. Sigma. Then, kicking you out and taking away admin access. Sakura, oh, me, let me give him the kick. Says Salik. Someone's ban happy already. Okay. we're going to talk really quick about these people. Salik here is the man who had created this game and the Discord server where you can go talk with your fellow RPG Maker folks. And by the way, there is as much attention given to the Discord server as there is this game. Sigma Secure is his handle, his online handle, and he also runs an RPG Maker news channel on YouTube. So if you know who I am, you definitely already know who he is. You don't need me introducing him, I'm sure, unless you're, you know, not really up to RPG Maker snuff, which I'm not, and I still know who he is. You have the Discord invite? Yeah, I'm all set. Charging kick. Once kicked, you can then join as a new member and test the server through. She's scary. This is Sparta! I love it. Just the transitions, the animations. What would you like to do? Join a server. Input the super special invite link. Discord GG HVVDM5Z. I think that's the actual link too. Joining server Sigma Secure. It's the Me6. It's the Me6 bot. Hello, it's Salik. Super happy to have you here. Please do go through the server info channels and introduce yourself. After that, you'll be given roles that will help you get around the server better. That is, if not an exact interpretation, a pretty close approximation of your actual experience when you get in that server. There's a ton of roles and a ton of channels, and there's a level up system. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's such smooth movement. Introduction message, check. You found a character card. You can view these from your room. Oh, nice. No hey or hello or welcome to the new member? But the bot already said hi, didn't he? Go check the server, not our character. Remember what happened 14 days ago? The hack? A potential hack. Could have been a bug. It's been 2 weeks already, and nothing weird like that has happened since. Case closed then? Yeah, if it was a hack, the hacker didn't find anything interesting and left. If it was a bug, then the awesome Discord developers patched it. Unless... if it was both. Let's not play that game. Haha. You have unlocked the Discord log 14 days ago. Access it from the computer in your room, whenever. I love the Discord blinks whenever you talk to somebody. Every day begins, goes through a cycle, and then ends. In the day that's starting for this place, I'm excited about the cycle it'll go through, since without a cycle, all beginnings and ends lose their meanings. So, let us begin. I love her. I love everybody. Level 1 required. It is just like the Discord server. Server info. Do read through this category before checking out the other channels. This category requires level 0 to access. I'm stupidly excited over this because it's... I can't believe somebody would finally put the kind of work into a game and then experience in such a tiny amount of gameplay window already. What is the purpose of the server? Who is this for? And why was this even made? That's the purpose channel. The rules channel is over there. We're gonna check out the purpose channel. Sure you want to enter this channel? I'm sure. Asking to keep you focused and zoomed in. Okay. So, what's this server primarily about and who is it for? Everything in the server is RPG Maker related, and hence it's for RPG Maker users. More specifically, it's for people who make or play story-focused RPG Maker games, as that's the kind of games I personally make as well. Wasn't this made to just promote Salik's work? And is there any need for this server to even exist? And why? Some servers for RPG Maker exist already, and so with that in mind, this server has no need to exist. I disagree, but we'll get into that later. I'm not sure anyone asked for it to exist either. We'll get into that, and like a lot of other things I do that are unnecessary, this happens to be just another one. But unlike those things, this can perhaps be helpful to some folks of the community. And that gives me the feeling that while possibly unnecessary and unneeded, working on this was verily a productive use of my time. Hold up. Don't flip the table. Hell yeah, there's a need. She flipped the table. Most servers are like made for feeble-minded children, run by uncreative and unmotivated community managers with barely any published games. That's probably true. And with zero place to chat or challenging, controversial, or mature topics. That's also true. This server needs to be better in those regards. If it fails, I'm going to personally nuke this place. You don't have to do that. I don't think it's failed. Moving forward, what's so unique and new about this server anyways? Well, this server is very experimental. That does come across. But in a good way. Experimental as in, it does a lot of things in a unique way that may not have been done before. From 150 channels, it's true, to the leveling system, the rules, the roles, the long list of publicly available bot commands, and the activities each channel encourages. Everything here is experimental, and new. So I have no idea if this will work, or if members will find it useful. And why is it so experimental? Couldn't you have just made a normal server? Well, I can't do a lot of things normally. I have this itch to do things differently than the way I see them. I looked through other RPG Maker servers out there, their rules, channels, categories, and went through the suggestions their members had mentioned, and then I started working on this server. That's a friggin' fantastic way to do things. Now, let us not forget that this server was kinda only meant for your patrons. But someone let their creativity run wild, and now here we are with this dumpster fire. I love his personas calling him out. Folks gonna be a bit mad, though. About what? About you making the server RPG Maker exclusive. Oh, right, haha. They'll be asking you to be inclusive of other engines, too. So, what do you have to say for yourself, young man? I say, the more specific and exclusive and like-minded the group, the less members we'll get. Totally. You lose so much potential. That's the point. What? What is it? Did I miss it? Did it fly by me? A smaller, like-minded group is easier to keep happy. There's more similarity, lesser conflicts. Lesser conflicts? Then that means lesser moderation for you to do. No idea what you mean. You lazy son of a bum. She's awesome. There are more reasons, of course. Because members would have a similar base knowledge, it would be easier for everyone to have a say in conversations, give opinion, offer feedback. You mean you would have it easy, inserting your opinion in every conversation. Secure, you just want to talk in your server and not in anyone else's, don't you? You're making me sound like a narcissist. Because you are. Well, can't deny that. Though I'd say I'm at a healthy level with my narcissism. We shall see, boyo. Shall see with these wide, bespectacled eyeballs. Aha. A stranger DM'd you. Hey, you have received a DM from Eredza Vivi. Open message and respond. There's no problem if I just respond to a message, right? Opening DMs. Hey, I just got done playing through all your games, and I was totally blown away. I was sucked in from the start. I had no idea where things were going, but I felt hooked, and I was in absolute awe at the end. Oh wow, that's vague. No idea what this person liked about the games. But hey, gotta take what I can get. That's right, at least they played it and liked it. They may not know how to express what they liked. They may not be aware that they have to give that kind of feedback in order to be more useful. Why, hello. I'm super happy to hear all that. Thank you. Holy, you responded lightning fast. I thought you would be busy. It's a first impression thing. I respond fast the first time, get people a bit hooked, and then start backing off and responding later. Oh, okay. So starting tomorrow, you'll notice I've suddenly gone turtle slow in my responses to you. Don't worry, I won't be disturbing you after today. Do feel free to. I shouldn't have said that. Okay, can I ask you 2 questions? Please go ahead. What do you use as inspiration for your work? Really curious to know. So I simply take inspiration from reality, on how you can conceptually replace God with a writer and make every living person a character in a story. Then how is God writing their story? Oh. I look at the world and everything that happens in it through the lens of all that question, and that inspires me to tell the stories that I do. I see. I believe reality is much, much stranger than fiction, and the writer for reality is the greatest writer. So figuring out his methods and tools and techniques, I should stop talking, I may have said too much to a stranger, is something I always have at the back of my head. I get it. Where you take inspiration from, it shows in your work. I hope so. Thank you. You're welcome. You can go back to be busy again. You've delivered me an okay first impression. Ah, wait, you wanted to ask 2 questions. Oh, that's it? Yeah. You only asked 1. Technically, they did ask 2. Yep. Well, first one was about inspiration. No, the first one was if I can ask you 2 questions. No. My bad. I'll be off now. That's genius, but I caught it. I actually did catch that. You normally ask if you can ask a question, and then people are like, you already did. But this time, rules. Rules do not exist to bind you. They exist so you may know your freedoms. We're just doing a let's play of exploring Sigma's Discord server. Wouldn't it be awesome if Discord was like this, though? Full of RPG Maker sprites. So, if you go to a restaurant and you try a new food, or you go to the store and you see a new drink or a new food, and that suddenly becomes your favorite archetype of that thing that you enjoy, now you want it. And your want creates a need. I want to exist, therefore I need to breathe. I need to eat. I need to do these other things. I want to have enough money to pay the bills and buy the things that I like and I want. Therefore, I need to have a job. I need to have an income. So, want, in my opinion, creates need. There's no need without the context of want. And maybe you can look at that through an infinite number of different lenses and get philosophical with it and interchange them. Do whatever you like. I just enjoy wording it that way that I worded it. I wouldn't enforce that on anybody else. But the server, now that it exists, is something I think is superior in many, many, many ways to other servers. There's always going to be a reason for those other servers to exist. But for the context that I like to interact with RPG Maker, the context in which I like to view its community, the context which I like to show myself to that community and interact with others, this is my favorite RPG Maker server. This is my favorite one out of all of the other ones that could be, because it's the most worked on. It's the most creative. It's the most rewarding. It's huge and like not bloated, but in a strangely explorative way. And I'm not sure that's a word. You can explore the server. It's like a huge, huge shopping mall. And there are signs everywhere, and the storefronts are already well laid out. There's already stuff to look at, browse, walk around, comment on. The question then becomes, are there people? Yeah, there are quite a few people in Sigma's server. The other thing, so that's why I think the server is necessary, needed, and wanted, because it does something that so many others do, but it does so many different things that they do better for me, and probably for a few other folks as well. Now, the topic of just RPG Maker, there are a significant amount of channels in the Sigma server, perhaps through necessity as it grew, that cater to folks who want to present other engines. You do have to have sort of an interest in RPG Maker to really have any sort of reason to be there. And RPG Maker is but a slice of my overall amalgam pie. I'll never say that again. And so whenever I go there, I try to only present myself in the context of an RPG Maker user / hobbyist / developer / enthusiast. But I do have a few things that obviously cross lines. So I don't go promote myself there with the other things. But if it is related, then I'll go promote myself there, and I'll see if I can interact with folks and see what's up. So it's not totally, they'll kick you out if you're not an RPG Maker user. You can go in there, and as long as you are an RPG Maker enjoyer, I guess that's my Giga Chad impression, then you've got a place here. Rules here govern only 2 things: your speech and the content you post. In the instance of speech, the server encourages and discourages you on certain things. Repeatedly practicing what is encouraged will help this community flourish, while repeatedly doing what is discouraged may end up destroying this place. The server does not recognize free speech, hate speech, my speech, or your speech. The speech we do here is either productive and relevant or unproductive and irrelevant. And as such, you are encouraged to speak your mind, be truthful, even when it's unkind, and encourage others to do the same. Speak relevantly and stay on topic with respect to the channel you're talking in. Generously give emoji reactions to messages and posts in a conversation, even if you're not directly involved. Reactions help show your feelings towards a particular message and convey the fact that you have noticed the past. What's more is that you are encouraged to be respectful towards the veterans of the RPG Maker community. Offer value to other members by offering to help them with what you're good and experienced at. Do your best to say thanks instead of saying sorry. Remain cool and calm while chatting. Go lay down as you lose your composure and come back later. When a new member joins and you're around, then be politely assertive and talk to them, at least until they reach level 1. That will help them become a bit more familiar with the server. And lastly, encourage others to follow through all these by following them yourself. Action over words. I love that. Now let's address speech that's discouraged here. In the server, you are discouraged from backbiting and gossiping against active members or developers in the server, feeding any words or giving a response to someone who is either angry, salty, or trolling. Parenting, teaching good manners to someone behaving badly. Having a private conversation with another member on the server because they refused to respond to you in DMs. Demanding respect no matter how accomplished you are, no matter how much you've done it for the community. Labeling other members with something unfavorable. Cutting people when they have a lot to say. Lastly, the server has certain offenses that can award you as an instant punishment. Asking or demanding a mod, admin, or an arbiter to ban someone. Posting sexually explicit or real-life violent content, breaking official Discord rules, posting pirated content, spamming, revealing, or bringing attention to unwanted personal info of a member, posting screenshot of a private conversation, repeatedly acting in gray area of the server's rules with the intention to influence a change in them. Doing any of these offenses can award you a punishment instantly. Beginning in this server is the absolute banning. In this server is the absolute last resort, so initial punishments include cutting access to the channels you have access to. To gain back access of lost channels, you'll have to present an offering to the RPG Maker community. Offerings can include doing things like uploading a demo of your current work-in-progress project, making a unique tutorial video, and publishing it on YouTube. Type a uniquely helpful and descriptive post or article related to using RPG Maker. Share your custom-made graphics, music, or plugin for free or paid use. Provide the project files of your mechanically unique or complex game, or any other similar offerings. You can pick an offering that matches with your skills and project. That is all regarding the rules of this server. And then he disappears behind the waterfall like the treasure he is. I'm literally playing a game about a Discord server. It's awesome. With that sort of encouragement system in place, you won't be able to ban toxic members. Correct. Bad behavior is discouraged by the rules, but not exactly a punishable or bannable offense. You understand. Some would mind that. Sure. Some would mind if I ban away, and some would mind if I don't. So it's rather about who you're okay offending. That's fair. The system does seem more realistic. What exactly do you mean? In life, when we find someone acting badly, being toxic or misbehaving, we encourage them to be better, and ignore them if they stay the same. Since being verbally rude or toxic is not a punishable crime in law or scripture. Oh right, exactly, that's what I was going for. I feel he just didn't want the drama of punishing members on something so trivial. Plus, this system gives Salik the freedom to be rude too and get away with it. I'll go and continue checking. You know, as a Discord server owner myself, this is giving me a lot of ideas. Alright, we have time for one more, and that's channel mechanics. How the access to the channels in this server work. Learn about server channels and their mechanics. Let us enter. Now, I only have time to explore this one, but then we'll have to pick this up in another episode. This server contains around 150 unique channels and around 19 categories, and most of them are hidden at start. As you interact, talk, and send messages in the server, you'll gain experience and your level will increase. As you gain more and more levels, you'll gain access to more and more categories of channels. Patrons, though, have full access from the very start. And so, following are all the categories in this server, with all the channels they contain, along with their required level for access. Pick a category to look through its channels. Oh, wow. Let's just go to self-promo. Can a thing even exist if no one knows about it? You're viewing channels in the self-promo category, which requires level 5 to access. Oh, and here, these are the categories. You can stop looking whenever, since you'll be checking every single one physically. Other creations? Oh. You're viewing channels in the server info category, which requires level 0 to access. Oh, so we're not actually doing anything. We're just seeing what there is. So these are actual channels in Sigma's server. Okay. And Maker specific? RPG Maker has seen lots of versions, and they are listed here for no reason whatsoever. So he included 2 other non-RPG Maker tools, the Visual Novel Maker and the Pixel Game Maker, MV, engines, as well as the Game Character Hub. I do understand the inclusion of those engines because... Wait, what's the Patreon have? The separate space for the patrons, a place of silence and less eyeballs. General patrons, rewards, self-promo, and working on. Nice. I'll have to throw dollars at him sometime so I can see what's in those channels. Well, what do you guys have to say now? How are we doing, soldier? I just started? You know, if we keep chatting like this check-through sure could take a long while to complete. It's necessary. I know, but there's an easier way. Just spam some text, copy pasta, enter, repeat, and you'll level up in a jiffy. God, I love remotes. There is an anti-spam system in place, so gaming the system can be annoying. Boo. We decided to make this more organically. To make sure there are no bugs later. Our chat log will also serve as an example for members, clarifying what sort of conversations that they can engage in specific channels. I get all that, but there's like 150 channels. We're really going to be doing this for every single one? Yes, we are. She's charging up. What was that sound effect? Is she Dragon Ball Z charging? What is going on right now? Going super secure. Her energy level, it's over 9,000. She's like, let's go fight someplace empty. The RPG Unite wishlist. All right, let's do this. No food, no water, no logouts. We do this fast, we do it today. Oh crap, well, that works. Haha, just yell out loud and the universe gives you an extra pack of energy. You've unlocked a new set of images in gallery. Alright, I need to see about this. I can log out. Save progress. And we'll save it in file 2, just in case the autosave borks. Don't see why it would. Let's log out real quick. Go back to our room. Hope that Sakura doesn't punch me for... Okay, we're good. We're good. When I start again... Oh, I'm going to be in my house. Good. I want to check out this gallery before we end this one. We have free roam, documents, notes, screen filters, and a gallery. Let's check out the gallery. Music is slapping. Salix redesign. Old on the left, new on the right. Subtle changes. Like it. Sakura's redesign. I like it. Sigma's redesign. You know, I kind of like his older one better on that one. Sakura's 3D model. We're going to be seeing more of that, I feel. That's all the gallery there is, though. There's just going to be 2 pages. Screen filters. Bloody news. Oh my god, that is so cool. Cyanity. I love that. Green screen. Game Boy. Black and white. Everything looks so cool. Go back to default. Experimental. Not recommended for your first playthrough. ASCII. Holy crap. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Default it, though. Make it default. That did not work. Disable. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, I might have been able to add the ASCII filter in addition to the other filters. You can use number keys 4 through 8. Really? Notes, documents, anything in documents I needed to see. Profiles, contact, achievements. I had trading cards. Free roam? Oh gosh. That's cool. So I can just, yep. That is sweet. And that's the speaker playing the music. Speaker and title music by Jeans. Make it out, Emperor, Empress. I don't need to listen to anything else. This beat slaps already. Game by Saleh Hussein. I don't want to log into the PC. I wanted to look at my trading card collection. Go outside and touch grass. I think I turned it off. No, I did not. Can I look at my trading card collection? Documents? Just the DMs. Credits for the resources, nice. Okay, so we have to stop here. Yes, we'll pick this up again. Thank you, Sigma Secure, for all of your hard work, both in this game and as a community manager. If you are interested in this sort of thing, I will throw a link in the description below, not only to this game, but to Sigma's Discord server. And if you are an RPG Maker enthusiast in any context, you can check it out. And that's all the time I have for today. So thank you very much again for watching. Comment down below anything you'd like. I respond to those, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day, and bye for now.